Hi. Today I'm going to do a small review of 3 new lenses I got, which I think I'm really excited about, which is why I'm making this video. And they are Sandmarc Actions 3 lenses for the iPhone X. The macro lens, the fisheye, and the wide lens. And I'm going to go over them and why I got them. So the main reason I got them is I travel a lot, and when I travel, I carry around that big thing right there. That is a 5-pound behemoth. It's the Canon 6D with a Canon 1124 ultra wide lens. The lens you have in your iPhone there's 2 of them. There's a 28mm lens and there's a 56mm lens. So I don't know which one's which, but you've got a 28 and a 56. Here we have a 16, says it on the back, boom. We've got a 10mm fisheye and a 25mm macro. Alright, so let's just get in there. If you're probably watching this video anyway, you probably already know that stuff anyway. So just gonna adjust the view. Opening the box. I've already unboxed this because I was just too excited and I messed up the first time I recorded this. So this is my second time, and hopefully for my first time making a video, it's a little bit better than the first time. Alright, so taking off my case. And we're just gonna stick the iPhone in. Alright, not bad. I'm a big fan of Iron Man. I would put my own photos on there, but sometimes I get tired of them. Alright, and inside, what else do we have? We've got a clip, which we will try on an older iPhone in a few minutes too. Let's see if you can use these across the board. And we've got the lens, which really, by the way, feels really solid, really sturdy. And it comes with a little lens cloth. So I've already kind of figured out that these lens cloths feel, oh, there's another one. They don't feel fine. They feel really coarse. And that's not to knock on Sandmarc's action gear stuff, but I mean, it is what it is. They feel not great. Like, I don't want to ever let my lens be touched by this. So I'm just gonna put this out there. You go to Amazon, you get one of these, okay, and it comes with 2 of these, and this is a nice cloth. This is a really fine cloth, and it's also a little bit dirty, but it really takes care of my lenses. And I don't have scratches on my lenses except from actual dings in the field, which, you know, it sucks. You know, that is a $3,000, $2,700 lens before tax. These, by the way, all 3 came to me for $189. I waited about a month. They actually came 2 weeks late from a 17-day trip in Mexico that I was really hoping to have them for, but it is what it is. That clip, just put it right there. All right, let's get into this. So we're gonna pop off the back and the front. I love taking photos on trips, and I really am so excited about this particular lens because I love ultra-wide photography, and carrying around a 5-pound camera in your hand actually hurts your hand after 8 hours. Well, after an hour really, but imagine 8 hours. So we've just stuck it on there. It went right on. It's solid. It feels like it's stuck on there. I'm not worried about it. Let's just take a practice shot here. Looks good. And let's just check it out. I am not Canadian, so I don't know why I said check it out, but all right. That's pretty cool. Let me take the same photo without the lens. Actually, here's how we're gonna do this. I'm gonna use this ruler here as the spot that I take the photos from, and we're just gonna use the camera in front of us as our target. All right. Looks good. So I'm going to do the other photo again. Here we go. We've got that photo of the Canon 1124. Now we're going to stick back on this lens, the 16mm wide lens, and we're going to try again. Same spot. I noticed the corner that I shot from. I love it. I love it already, and I'm just so excited to get on a plane with this lens already and just, you know, take some random shots. All right, so there you are with your raw lens, and now with a 16mm attachment, that's the other lens. It's just fantastic. I love it. I'm just gonna book a flight right now to go take photos somewhere. I mean, this is just awesome. I have two Instagram accounts. One is Border Notes and one's my personal one, but I don't mix iPhone photos into Border Notes because I just don't think that, you know, the iPhone really takes those good photos. But with this lens here, I think that we might be close enough to actually put them together. Because when you take an iPhone photo and you put it next to an SLR photo from, you know, a full frame lens, it just doesn't match up. It looks terrible. Let's try the other lens, next one. So I tend not to mix the two. What comes from my Canon comes from my Canon. What comes from my iPhone goes to my Insta-EAX account. All right, so just popped it off. By the way, these lenses, they're really sturdy. Like, I'm not afraid to be, I'm not being too sensitive with them. I'm not being too careful because I think that they're just fine. They feel strong, they're weighty, they're made out of metal. Let's go for the second one. Actually, I'm just gonna put the cap on this one over here. That's just using caution a little bit. All right, let's go for this guy. This is the fisheye lens. I don't like fisheye photography. I like looking at it, I just don't like taking it. I don't know why. I just feel that photos are distorted heavily. So we're gonna take that same photo now. And this is a 10mm fisheye, and this photo already looks really sick, by the way. So maybe I'll be converted to fisheye photography. There we go. That is really awesome. Let's go back. One second, just signing in. Signing in, who says that anymore? All right, so that's our fisheye photo. That's our wide photo. And that's our photo with the raw lens, the 28mm lens. 16, 10. So you can see how much wider it's getting. You get a little clip of the box here. You can see a little more of my living room here. And there you go. So, sweet, okay. All right, now let's take one last look at the last lens while I put the little cap on back here. Again, really excited. Trying to put all this excitement into a video on YouTube. I've always wanted to make a YouTube video, so this is actually my first YouTube video. Not that I want to become like a, I don't know, influencer or anything. I just like trying out different things in life. All right, let's give this one a shot. So again, I've already unboxed these once, and then I put it back again to actually do the video better. Actually thought about a methodology to how to compare these, taking the same photo of something, and then probably actually post them to Instagram so you can see for yourselves instead of on a video of the screen. All right. So this is a macro lens. We could take a photo of some wood here. And that looks really cool, actually. I'm going to take a picture of the ruler. So I'm not into photography, macro photography at all. But that's pretty cool. You know, see the real wood grain there up and close. How practical is it while traveling? I don't think it's that practical. I don't think you would ever want to take a photo of your headrest in front of you on a plane ever that close. It would probably gross you out. But, oh, forgot to mention it comes with this little thing to kind of help you take a photo at the right distance, because macro photography is a very intimate type of photography. You go up and close to something basically and you take the shot. It's not a very good shot, but it is what it is. All right, so in closing, I love the fisheye. This is the macro. I think the fisheye is going to be really a lot of fun to use. This is the wide. This is kind of really why I bought this, but at $189 for 3 lenses, to give you some context, you know, that is a $3,000 lens. Sorry, $2,700 lens, but tax and tip and stuff like that. Okay, I didn't tip the guy, but you know, you can see where I'm going. A $189 for 3 lenses that hopefully take a really good photo that maybe I can put that photo next to a photo from my Canon. I'm going to be honest, I don't think that's going to be the case here. I think it's going to take cool photos, but I don't think I'm going to be able to put them next to photos from here. And the only reason for that is, I mean, it's night and day. It still is night and day. There's a really big difference between the sensor in there and the sensor, which is like in here, and it's the tiniest sensor in the world. There's a big difference, and nothing to knock an iPhone, but it's just, it is what it is, you know? And that's why people still buy full frame cameras, because the photos are amazing. I love this fisheye. I really do. I think this is going to be a lot of fun. I mean, I'm not a big fan of GoPros, but this is really similar and I like it. Weighty, a little bit protruding, can be damaged if you don't handle it right. But I think that my excitement is for this lens right here. This is where I'm going to have the most fun. By the way, I just noticed that this lens actually protrudes just, it's really close. So I'm not sure if you can actually lay this flat on the ground or not. You might have to protect this one too from touching. So there you go. I'm going to post some photos on Instagram with a link to this video. My Instagram is Border Notes, and I will talk to you later. Sorry, one more thing. I forgot the clip. So, which one of these is the macro? That one. No. Let's do the wide. That's my favorite. This is going to be like my all-time workhorse lens. Alright, so what we're going to try here is we're going to attach the clip to the wide lens, and we're going to give it a shot at seeing how sturdy and can it work with older iPhones, even though the kit I bought was for the iPhoneX. Now, you have to make that line up with whatever iPhone you put it on. So here's the old iPhone 5, not an iPhone 5S, an iPhone 5. And I literally pulled this out to kind of give it a shot. I forgot how to use this. Oh, there you go. Okay. So I've got to align this now, and that is sort of tricky. Sorry, my iPhone 5 keeps popping up for me to sign in, and I'm not going to sign in because I don't use it anymore. All right, so it kind of works. It kind of works. But the whole annoyance is that you have to fit that on there, and you have to align it yourself, whereas these cases that it came with, which by the way feel really good too, I mean, those work too. I mean, it is annoying they have to switch cases. Like, I really like this leather case a lot. And this is cool too. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. It's no big deal. All right. Hope you enjoyed this. Talk to you later.